We were trapped and alone in our kingdom of Valencia. The Cid immediately sent out messages for potential allies, but there were few to be found. The Christian kingdom of Aragon was too far away, and King Alfonso of Castile seemed in no hurry to come to the Cid's defense. Even the Cid's old ally Motamed the Moor was of no avail. Yusuf had sent him into exile in the Sahara Desert, where he spent the rest of his sad days composing poetry. The Berbers rode around the city for 10 days and nights, shrieking and banging their weapons on shields made of hippopotamus hide. But the Cid comforted his troops, prayed and planned a counterattack. And then the unthinkable happened. During a brilliant surprise attack to capture gold and horses from the Berbers, Rodrigo Diaz, my Cid, was shot by a stray arrow. The surprise attack became a rout, and the Cid's men barely made it back to the castle with his broken body. Rodrigo and I knew he would not last the night, but we also knew that without their Cid to lead them, the soldiers of Valencia would never have the strength to stand against the Berbers. So it was that even as he breathed his last breath, I strapped my husband onto his horse Bavieca and placed his sword Tizon in his hand. Bavieca stood out above the city of Valencia. My one hope was that the men would not realize the charade, realize that their Cid was already dead.
Alright, so we have 3 enemies to defeat here. We have Yusuf, the Blackguard Navy, and the Blackguard Army. We have to defeat all of these in order to have the city remain free. The Cid's body is in front of the castle. No harm must come to it, otherwise the game will, or this mission will be over. So yeah, here's a few extra little hints here. You guys can read these. Honestly, I've stopped really reading them anyway, so yeah. Alright, so this is going to be fairly fast attack here, hopefully.
My poor Rodrigo. 'Tis only his horse who lives. But the men must not find out, or they will never have the courage to face Yusuf.
Alright, so we're gonna need to start this off pretty fast here, actually. Because Yusuf is not going to be wasting time here. Get you guys over here. Alright, let's go ahead and get our armies moving now. We do start immediately right out of the gate in the Imperial Age, which is nice. We do have a fairly decent small-sized force, including capped rams. The trick here is you have to attack your 2 enemies fast. You've got the Blackguard Army, which is immediately around the Citadel. The Navy is going to be in the south area. Oh, and the Blackguard Army is more to the north, too. Yep, see, they have freaking siege rams. We're going to use our cavalry to go ahead and rid ourselves of these. And go ahead and attack these heavy cavalry archers, too. They'll be the most worrisome things. But if you hit fast and hard enough, you do not have to worry about the siege rams then, that they have up here. Alright, excellent. That's good. Focus on those cavalry archery ranges. There we go. Now we've got conquistadors up too. That's even better. Alright. Need more people on gold. Honestly, we really don't need stone all that much now that I think about it. No! Stop chasing them, you stupid people. Reinforcements are needed. Because they're throwing their own reinforcements at me. That's alright, though. Stupid heavy cav archers. Your bow and arrow can do nothing. There we go. Now, you don't have to destroy everything, but I kind of like to, just for posterity's sake. Actually, you know what? No.
Excavar.
You get on gold. Alright, where's my market? I could have sworn I had one. I guess I don't. That's okay. Remember to garrison your foot soldiers inside your battering rams. That way they do go much faster. You see the massive amount of fish traps we start with too, actually, which is nice. So they're our main source of food at the moment. Excellent. Alright. So, with the north part of the army taken care of, we can now concentrate on the south. You may also be wondering, why do I not get a monastery up for getting a priest to heal my troops? Don't worry, you'll see. Although I do need a marketplace, though. That's one thing I absolutely do need. I don't know why I don't have one, but that's okay. I would say out of all the enemies you have to face, Yusuf is probably the worst, just because his forces are all in this corner here. They're all situated in Africa. Alright, we gotta deal with this castle here. Alright, let's deal with the castle right now. So for the moment, us concentrating only on food, gold, and wood is probably going to be best. Well, mainly food and gold. Just until you completely clear out all of Spain. All of the Spanish territory on the east part of the map. Alright, we need to kill this castle now. Can't afford to lose battery. Especially capped rams, which I don't have any other siege weapons available. Well, I could get these, but now we're good. Excellent. Come on, kill it. Now, Yusuf will be sending transports across and land troops to also interfere with ships like this once we destroy the Blackguard Navy, which is again in the south. So just be ready for them. Take care of this. Yeah, what's great is if you are fast enough, you can completely catch all your enemies off guard here in Spain without having to worry about any consequences, mostly. And you see, now we have a temple. Free, completely. Fish trap, fish trap. Excellent. Alright. Get yourself some monks. The army should almost be defeated, except for a little bit of things left. We're gonna need more villagers. Now, I'm not quite sure about the pop limit for this mission, honestly. But we'll just have to play it by ear. Okay. We're looking good. Nice heal going. And I'll tell you what, I'll send my ships down south to scout and show you what we're going to be dealing with the Navy. One other reason to go ahead and attack your enemies is because they are in possession of a lot of natural resources. Ow. Well, we ticked them off. But they are in possession of a lot of natural resources you're going to want to get your hands on. Sure, we start out with a huge gold stockpile. But that will eventually get used up. And we're going to want to ensure we have lots of backups and reserves for the fight against Yusuf. Because the last part of this mission for us going over into Africa is going to be a problem. No, you don't. Okay, we're getting heals. Alright, that's enough. That's good enough. Excellent. Alright, well, that's... No, a little more. Alright, so... that seems fine. We're going to stay away from the coastline at the moment. Best place to hit the Blackguard Navy, or at least one of the good places, is more over towards the corner. That way you can just ensure you clean them all up in one sweep towards the coast. Now, I guess this is this mission can be classified as sort of 3 parts. Part 1 will be taking care of securing all of Spain from the army and the navy. The only reason the army is still alive, by the way, I think is because either they've got a few units randomly roaming around, or some of their stuff's here, maybe? I can't quite remember. Yep, see? Gold mine right here. Ooh, I saw that. Yeah, I think all he has left is the cavalry archer. Oh, come on. Yep, that's it. Hit them now. Take care of that monastery too. I forgot they actually have a relic that we can grab. You get on wood for now. Straight. Alright, good. Taking out their gold producing. And their monks are taken care of too. Excellent. And their army is coming down to attack me now. There we go. Now it's just a matter of finding all the rest of their important buildings and destroying them. Like their town center, for example. Rally! Do not allow those things do not allow them to die. Definitely don't allow these guys to convert anything. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there is one problem, though, is the use of ships are going to be attacking me now. Yep, they're going to maraud right up to my... Stay together, stay together. Let's get rid of all these houses first. Yeah... Once we destroy the town center, unfortunately, their civilians do have a nasty habit of running away. Alright, there we go. Alright, so, let's see, I'll keep getting distracted. That castle needs to die. There we go. Take care of him. This castle's going to kill it, isn't it? Yep. There's one. There we go. problems? Yep, lots of problems. Okay. We're fine, we're fine. You go north. Keep the battering rams safe. We'll just knock out all their people. Anyway, yeah, part 1, clearing all of Spain. Part 2, invest in ship technologies and get the coastline cleared in Africa for the landing, for the inevitable invasion that has to happen. Part 3, invade Africa. Well, nuts. Took care of all my siege weapons. That's okay, I can still deal with this. Just need to invest in siege weapons. Here we go. Yeah, honestly, once this castle falls, I wouldn't have a need for those battering rams anymore, so we're still fine. We'll just grab this, make a deposit. I still have to. Oh, yep, there they are. Told you they attack. Or they land forces. Let's see if we can. Well, we can't really technically kill them because they'll still be alive because they're peasant base. But I can stop their peasant base from getting resources, which is the main purpose here. I mean, look at this. It's nonsense. Alright. Yeah, those castles unfortunately did a lot more damage than I thought they would. So... but that's okay. Actually, I just realized we're not making any food now. Alright, I have to pull gold miners away and wood choppers too. Oh, you stop it. You guys will be doing other things. That. No, stop following. Oh, more civvies. More civvies. Yeah, they're moving north now. Alright, we've got our reinforcing army. Let's send them down south and take care of this castle finally.
Degrado. Salar. Degrado.
Degrado. Degrado.
Degrado. Voy.
You guys on wood. These guys go on food.
Construir. 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 Construir.
Construir.
Construir. Construir.
Sí.
Construir.
Prest. Construir. Presta. Voy. Plaza. Construir.
There we go. That should do it. Alright. We're gonna send you guys way out in the sticks to get, well, sticks. Excellent. Our reinforcements are here. Okay. And there's more transport ships. Yay! Oh no, they're... Okay. Food. I have no need for stone anymore. Right now I need dock technologies. I can already start to go ahead and work on those. Yep, I think we've killed their peasant base. You can see the amount of forces Yusuf has, too. Or at least what type he has, anyway. Lots of nasty things. Hey, what? You build a university. I need to make sure I have all the appropriate technologies. Oh, come on, guys. Stop them. Alright. Just need to get rid of their military buildings. We are good. Okay, got dock technology. Yep, I know what I need. I need chemistry. That is exactly what I need. Screw it, just build it out here. I'm gonna need gunpowder units. No, we'll get galleons. We're gonna need transport ship upgrades. Let me think. Yep, they keep landing. Oops. Excellent. Chemistry? Well, as soon as I have enough food again. Okay. Yeah, technologies are going to be the most important in this. We're going to need chemistry. We're going to need the dock technologies to make the transports increase to about 20. We're going to need chemistry so we can get gunpowder units. That's going to be one of the most important aspects. We are also going to need what else? I guess we can get as much blacksmith upgrades as we think we need. We're going to need elite conquistadors and most likely hand cannoneers if we can. What else? What else? What else? Once we have the availability, we will be getting some cannon galleons. Those are going to be, well, scratch that. We're probably going to be getting elite cannon galleons. That's going to be the important part of it. And they keep landing troops. Oh. Okay, then. I'll take that. You don't want to land anything more? That is good with me. And you can see the poor fishing ships don't know what to do with themselves now. Oh, they're dying. The Blackguard Navy is finished. And that is 2 out of 3 of our enemies, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see, what else did I need? I suppose you can get shipwright eventually. Just to help out with the, just to help out with that. I need, yep, there they go. Good. I suppose you can get that just to help it with decreasing the amount of resources it needs to get ships. 1,000 food. Oof. That's expensive. At least we're getting plenty of wood, thank goodness. Okay, so, with all our enemies taken care of on this side of the Mediterranean, it's now time we focus our attention on technology, phase 2 with technologies and ships. So that's going to be my goal right now, and I will be doing a bit of a jump cut here. So if anything interesting happens, which it probably won't, then I will see you guys in a bit. Probably going to jump cut it to where we will be having some cannon galleons probably attacking the coast. Oh, hold on. That's why it's important to at least have a little bit of a navy right now to prevent this from happening. Don't you land! No, don't you land! Darn it, he landed. Oh, he only landed a portion. That's fine. Oh, you're attacking my walls. How nice. Okay. Yep, see you guys in a bit. Alright, so, as I am procuring enough elite cannon galleons and some transports and assorted troops, I took the time to explore the map. So, you can clearly get a good idea of how much gold we have only on our end. By the way, we finished up here, now we're moving up to this gold mine that we stole from the Blackguard army. There is also extra gold out here in the middle of the water, so that's available. I explored as much of the map as I could at the... Doggone it.
Construir.
I explored as much of the map as I could possibly, more or less. And you can see that Yusuf is all the way over here in Africa. Now, his entire coastline is just defended by castles and units being spawned right at the water's edge, ready to be put in transports and sailed across the Mediterranean. And his docks are pumping out plenty of ships as well, galleons and fire ships. And for some reason on this mission, they just freaking love to attack my walls for some reason. Suck it. I don't know why. Now, apart from all this here, there are 3 special towers that Yusuf gets in this. You only ever see these towers in one other campaign mission, and there's only one of them, and that's, I think it's the Tower of the Flies. No. It's several towers in the last mission for Saladin, and that's the Acre Defense, Acre, if you prefer it. But we have 3 towers here. These are all very, very special. Oh no, there is probably one other mission. Anyway, we have the Tower of Despair, the Tower of Desolation, and thirdly, the Tower of Agony. Now, in that order, they are weakest to hardest. The Tower of Desolation, if I remember the word, I think that's that one, only has health, or only has a range of 9. The Tower of Despair has a range of 13, which is a little bit less than the cannon galleons. And lastly, you have the Tower of Agony, which is the worst. Not only does it have a range of 9... Wow, that lag. Not only does it have a range of 19! 19! But its attack, it can kill an elite cannon galleon in 2 hits. 2 shots to kill one of these things. That's it. That tower is so insanely OP. And it's just nuts that they even have this thing. But it's in the mission, so we're probably gonna have to defeat it. Maybe. Yeah, probably will have to, actually, now that I think about it. Because right now my objective is to get enough ships ready. I'll be clearing out the first 2 towers that I can. This top tower here, which would be the easiest, and this tower here, which should be okay. The third one, well, that remains to be seen. Oh, by the way, those towers have stupid amounts of health as well, so thus the elite cannon galleon is needed. And it gets a range boost too. After we destroy the towers, my next plan is I will completely clear the coastline. Meaning, I will destroy every single military building that my ships can even potentially hit. Or even think about hitting. So, that is the current plan. All the while, still in the back, still building up reinforcements. I'm gonna have a lot of hand cannoneers, and I've already got a fair amount of elite conquistadors. I might get a few more. I am gonna go ahead and upgrade. I've upgraded to cavaliers. If I get enough resources, I might upgrade to paladins, but that remains to be seen. Although, granted, once I turn my attention more towards the coastline and destroying that stuff, my mind will wander, and I'll come back and my resources are super full up, which is always a nice thing. This thing is lagging for some stupid reason, but that's okay. Anyway, yeah, I think... No, we'll cancel those 2 fire ships. Now, I might have perhaps gone a little bit off and not included some extra galleons in this for longer range protection. But we'll see how this goes. I don't think this should be too much of a problem. We'll start getting some cavaliers. There we go. Excellent, we have 15 hand cannoneers. Yeah, so we'll be getting ready to attack those towers. Alright, so let's make our first attack against the Tower of Despair. Oh yes, and I forgot. Elite Spanish cannon galleons shoot that fast. Whereas compare the use of the Turkish elite cannon galleons, their cannon shots still fire the same rate as a regular cannon galleon does. Oh wow! Yep, see? There we go. Perfect example. This does also mean Spanish cannon galleons are way more suited for taking out fire ships. Why I'm getting such lag? Oh well. Maybe it's the amount of troops that Yusuf is procuring. You can see the desolation we're going to we are going to just throw against this coastline. Now, let's sail down to the next tower and take it out as well. Yeah, they're already just massing on the shore. Don't worry, I'll take care of those too. Now, if I can have it to where... Oh yeah, by the way, these guys have ballistics, so that means they'll be able to fire where the enemy is going, not where they are currently at, too. Yeah, oh, it's 16, never mind. Now, the trick is, for these towers, the best way to take care of them, because your elite cannon galleons are expensive, and you don't want to waste all your money. Your best bet is either to have a whole group of ships, like I'm doing right now, eat all the fire from those towers, or alternatively, what you can do is have a single ship going back and forth and just doing a lot of micromanaging in terms of movement. I'll see if I can... Oh my gosh. It's one-shotting almost these fire ships. This is the look at these... Okay, it's 16 range. Never mind. Wasn't as bad as I thought, but I mean, look at this. You didn't kill it? There we go. Towers are knocked out. Sink all these ships. And there goes the last of that. Yep. This is why I love the Spanish cannon galleons. They are the absolute best. I mean, they outrange generally everything with 15 range. Except for those bloody towers. Actually, I should probably procure some more fire ships just to be safe. Yep. More fire ships. Yeah, we got the Paladin upgrade after all. Actually, you know, honestly, it probably wasn't. That probably shouldn't come as such a surprise to me, given the amount of resources I'm currently having up at the top right now. Yeah, I'm gonna need those fire ships now. The only really good thing that against fighting the Turks on the water is they do not have fast fire ships, at least. I have that availability, which is nice. And now these guys are just getting eaten up piecemeal by these stupid ships. Reinforcements! I will create a few more cannon galleons, but now with the main towers taken care of, we shouldn't need too much to take care of the rest of their defenses on the shore right now. It's like a medieval version of D-Day what I'm doing. This is the pre-invasion bombardment. All right, we've got to take care of those docks. Deal with you later. Go, my galleons, go! Wreak havoc! Yeah, this final mission should basically just be titled, Why the Spanish Are Considered to be Really Kind of OP. in this game. Oh yeah, now they will repair or remake their docks, so that's not a really big surprise. I am gonna retreat. And I think I'm gonna, darn it, I think I'm gonna lose my freaking navy. No! That was gonna be easier. Rats. Retreat! Live to fight another day. But yeah, you get the idea of what I'm gonna be doing here, so jump cut. Alright, I have my invasion force ready. Let's do this. Go, transports, go! By the way, these are transports carrying 20 each, so there's a lot of force. Excellent. Alright, coastway covered. Coastway, coastline. Let's move inland, people. We've got Yusuf to defeat. Stop him. Keep it moving. Keep it going. Here comes their forces. I was wondering when you'd show up. Men, engage! Ships will be keeping them busy. Go for the town center. There we go. Keep it going. Let's finish this. Yeah, they can't stand up to my paladins. Which is really nice. Excellent. Oh, I have free heresy. Nice. No, never mind. No, I don't. He got converted and immediately killed. Now we gotta go for their military buildings. I didn't really get a chance to destroy as much as I would have wanted to along the coast, but that's okay. We've got this. It's just a matter of time now. It's the game of how long do I need to wait before you capitulate? Come on. Yep, we do have heresy. Never mind, I stand corrected. Well, we are Spanish, and this is literally titled the Reconquista. So, I guess before this ends, so the whole thing about the Cid being propped up on his horse, you know, to inspire the men, I think if I remember reading about that, that actually might have been urban legends. Quite possibly. Oh, you know what? Well, no, their gold mine should be clear. That should be it, actually, if we destroy that building. Yep, this will be it. Well, it should be. Hold on. Make sure the coastline is clear. Okay, nothing here. Huh. Interesting. Oh, I know what I can do. There we go. Oh, they're being survived by ships out in the water. That's what's literally one galleon is keeping them alive. Somehow. The game. I really don't like it when the game sort of gets buggy about that, or picky. It makes it annoying. Now we've got to go hunt him down. Go, fire ships, go! Yes! Woo! Campaign complete! Alright.
It was the twilight of Moorish Spain. The Berber army had been broken, and Valencia withstood the siege. King Alfonso would not allow us to bury the Cid until he could personally attend the funeral. When he arrived, he dispelled all thoughts of interring the Cid into the earth. Instead, the Cid's body was preserved and placed near the altar of the church, seated on an ivory stool that he had captured from the Moors, clothed in precious silk and holding his sword Tizon in his left hand. And who was left to rule in Valencia? King Alfonso of Castile? Or Count Berengar of Barcelona? No. Valencia is mine. It is I, Jimena Diaz, who claims rulership of my dead husband's kingdom. And if the Berbers return to Valencia, it is I whom they shall find commanding the soldiers of Rodrigo Diaz, el Cid Campeador.
Yeah, that's all well and great, honey, but if I remember correctly, they did return, and Valencia, if I remember correctly, Valencia kind of fell back into their hands again. So, good job. That's unfair. But anyway, so yeah, that is the Cid's campaign taken care of and finished. Moving on to Montezuma and the Aztecs.